Next level. Next level.
What's good, YouTube? How we doing? I hope you guys can hear me okay. Sometimes I usually mess up my mic and you guys can't hear me. But yeah, we're just going to give it a moment for people to come in. Give it a second. I hope you guys are doing good, feeling good on this Feel Good Friday. And today we're going to talk a little bit about investing and cryptocurrency. What's up, Red Lantern? How you doing, J-Mac? What's up, D? What's up, Digital? Digital, I sent you a message, man. So if you're around, I know we usually have some pretty good conversations, so you're welcome to join in. What's up, Ultimate Streams? How you doing, Henry? You're gonna have to give me a little bit more context there. I'm not sure where it would have been what I'm looking for, but I'll take a look. Continue. All right, guys. So we've been getting a lot of interest lately to talk about cryptocurrency. So before I dive into some of my thoughts on the matter, we talked a little bit about it yesterday on the live show on the Beyond the Streams channel. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Is my volume good? Is my sound good? We're doing okay. I was rushing around. Literally just got out of the shower and went around right onto the live stream. Come check you guys. I can't miss a Feel Good Friday. If I miss a Feel Good Friday, it means I ain't feeling good. We got a question here, so I'll answer this while we're coming in. Is Dogecoin on Coinbase? No, it's not. It's not on Coinbase. Does that mean that you can't trade it? No. I'm going to talk a little bit more about Dogecoin. I don't want to make the whole stream about Dogecoin because that's pure clickbait. I'm not trying to be clickbait here. What's up, Azriel? How you doing? What's up, Prep Mama? Good video today. You dropped a video today. That was pretty good. What's up, Richard? Guy on the couch says I sound good. All right. So we sounding good. All right. So some of you guys know, some of you guys are in there. I do have a Telegram group specifically for some of my investing ideas. I've written a bot in there as well that pulls some information about, stocks that I'm looking at, trades that are coming up. We do also talk cryptocurrency in there, ideas of what's going on. Now, before we dive too deep into anything, I do also want to say I am not a financial advisor. These are just my own thoughts, my own opinions. Doesn't mean that I'm a fortune teller or I can tell you what to do with your money. All I can tell you is how I plan to use my money and how I do currently use my money now. All right. So before we go into it, Dogecoin to the moon. How many of you guys are invested in Dogecoin? Let's put a 1 in the chat. I will be really, really honest with you guys and say I was never a fan of Dogecoin. Nah. But you get to a point where you're just a fan of gains. You're a fan of money. Dogecoin is a fork of Litecoin, which is a fork of Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is kind of like your cryptocurrency gold, right? You don't have smart contracts on Bitcoin or anything like that. Like those are usually Ethereum based. So when I saw Dogecoin, it was made to be a meme coin. And I was like, there's better coins that have more practicality, in my personal opinion, than Dogecoin does. So I've invested in other coins, of course, right? Some of you guys might also know that I've built a mining rig. And the mining rig, I have a couple setups here that are mining Ethereum. And I saw Dogecoin starting to be pumped, and I said, I'll try it. I'll see what's up. We'll see how it goes. And I jumped in, a late bloomer. A lot of you guys probably jumped in Doge a lot earlier, probably back when it was 4, 5, 6 cents. But I jumped in Doge at 10, and I was like, if it goes somewhere, it goes somewhere. It is what it is. I just mined a little bit of Ethereum, and I traded the Ethereum for Doge. And I bought in when it was at about 10 cents. And right after I bought in at 10 cents, it went nuts. But I want to talk about that. So there's a lot of people, a lot of speculations. There's always going to be people that are like, diamond hand, hodl, hold that Dogecoin. You know, you're going to watch a bunch of YouTubers. You're going to see a lot of people on social media. A lot of influencers are getting involved, right? And they're all telling you guys the same thing. Buy Doge, hold Doge army, hold the line. And it gets crazy, right? What is this? Yo, once you start to talk about cryptocurrency, these bots come out of the woodwork. Like, this is a fake comment. What is this? That's a fake comment. Pretty sure this one's a fake comment. The moment you start to talk about cryptocurrency, they come out of like the woodwork. I put out a video yesterday. Yesterday I dropped a video, and it wasn't even about cryptocurrency. There was a 30 comment thread about cryptocurrency that was all bots responding to each other. It was so bad. Anyways, I don't want to get too far off topic. Where was I? Shoot, man, I've lost my train of thought. Damn bot. I should just ban them for that. Block user. Get out of here. Okay, so basically what I was saying is that you have to understand your risk factor as well, right? So not everything is guaranteed. A lot of people are going to say Dogecoin to the moon, Dogecoin to $10. But in all reality, with every investment that you do, you have to determine what kind of investor you are, right? A lot of times, if I'm getting into a risky investment and it starts to skyrocket, I'll pull my principal out and I'll let my my interest or my profit of that ride. Because if it goes to zero, I still have my principal. I don't necessarily lose anything, right? There's a lot of value in understanding when you see profit, take profit, right? If you cash out on an investment and after you cash out, the investment goes 300-400%. Yeah, you missed out, but you can't hate on the fact. You have to be able to appreciate that you're able to capitalize on profit when you saw it, right? You made money, you made more than what you had before, and we're always learning, right? The markets are volatile. You never know 100% what's going to happen. There's people that study this stuff for their whole lives and are still guessing and falling short, right? There's a handful of people that are really good at what they do. There's programs that are written to understand stocks, charts, cryptocurrencies, and they're only right, 85 to 90% of the time. But that's it. So understand what your exit strategy is. In the Telegram group, the trading one, when you join, I post up 3 different investment strategies that I've used. If I'm super bullish or, interested in certain investments, then I typically will cash out at 30% profit. But if I still think that it has room to go, then there's different ways that I move, right? So I might I'll cash out at 30% profit, but I'll only cash out 70% of it and then 30% ride. Or I'll cash out 70% and I'll set a sell limit on the remaining 30%. Or I'll just cash out my my initial investment and I'll let the rest of it ride. And as it goes up, I'll cash out a little bit more and more so that I am maximizing my gains, right? But no matter what it is, each level or each way that you choose to invest in a strategy. Paper plates like, yo, you got a thumbnail. You got a typo in your thumbnail. Yeah, I was rushing around. Whatever. If I get more comments on thumbnails on my thumbnail, then maybe I'll hit the algorithm or something. I don't know. Who knows? Whatever. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, each strategy takes more and more time, right? You have to determine how much you want to spend in regards to time in your investments. You got, leverage. You always got to pay yourself, right? You always got to pay yourself, right? One thing people don't understand is that you only make money when you cash out, and you only lose money when you cash out. Dogecoin could go to $100, but if you cash out at the point where it drops to $1, then you got stuck holding the bag. That's what that's what it is. So we have to be able to understand that there's risks in everything and understand how much of those risks we're willing to take, how much we can afford to take, and all that kind of good stuff. So after I'll explain what I did. When I jumped in at 10 cents, Dogecoin rose, and I wrote it, right? And I can tell you when it hit. Let me see if I can do that. Give me 1 second here, guys. Let me see if I can share this. Yeah, it was right there. Okay, hold on. Let me share my screen. I guess this is it here. All right, so this is the Dogecoin chart. So I was following the chart, and I jumped in right around. So this is a 5-day chart. So I jumped in right around 10 cents. So actually, it was just USD. Yes, USD. So I jumped in right about here. So it's been a few days since I've been here. Well, let's go to a 1 month. Yeah, that's too far out. So let's say I jumped in the beginning of this chart then. So what I started looking at was how it would jump. And it typically would jump in a 5x manner. So I was saying, all right, when it hits about 30 cents, which was, oh, you know what? Here's the prices right here. Sorry, guys. So I was in somewhere around here. And when I got to about this point here, I was like, okay, it's probably going to go to about 32 and then fall back to about 24. So it started climbing, it started climbing, it started climbing. And once it got to about this point, which was, why is my thing being funky? There we go. There was about 29 cents. I was like, do I cash out now? Do I not? And by the time I realized it, because I was working on the video last night, it had already started to dip. And it dipped all the way back down to about 23 cents. So I said, you know what? I bought in at 10 cents. I'm going to hold it for a bit. And I bought into Dogecoin with Ethereum that I was mining. So it wasn't initially, money that I really invested. It was just, it is what it is. And then it jumped all the way back up to 31. And then it kept going. So I told myself, you know what? I want my initial investment back, which was, I think it was like 500 in Ethereum I put in, which gave me at the time, I think it was close to, man, how much would it, I think it was, let me see here. Yeah, 5,500 Dogecoins. So that was a big jump. And when I hit about 32, I cashed out my 500 and I put it back into Ethereum. And then I let the rest ride, right? Because it's all profit at that point. It's very interesting with how cryptocurrency works. I look at it a lot like stocks. I'm going to bring in my good friend Digital, who I begged him to join. So everyone give Digital Slang a warm welcome.
What's up, man?
How you doing, bro?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm pretty good. How's your back?
Oh, it's jacked up, bro.
Still, eh?
Yeah, it takes a few weeks to get back to normal. I got another week of dealing with it still.
Crazy. See, yeah. This is why we needed cryptocurrency when we were younger.
Yeah, you're not kidding. For real.
Do you got Dogecoin?
Oh, yeah. I got Doge.
You got Doge?
I got in at 5 cents.
That's a very good position to be in at.
Yeah.
What is your plan with Dogecoin?
It's even now that it's pumped, it's the same that it was when I first got it. I bought it I bought 6,000 shares.
Mm-hmm.
And
which back then it was like 250.
Yeah, I put between 250 and 300. I forget what the initial investment was, but that's all I put into it.
Yep.
But my plan for Doge is just to let it ride.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just it's long term for me. Whether it gives me something or nothing, I'm okay with it. But it's long term for me. So $250.
You're not even concerned about taking your 250 back out.
Nope.
It's only $250.
Yeah, I don't miss it right now. So let it ride. If it gets to $1, then maybe I'll pull it out.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I looked at it last night. I was up $2,000 last night.
Yeah. I traded back when it was at 10 cents, $500 worth of Ethereum for Doge. And I got roughly about 5,500 coins, which is roughly about what you have. but I bought in at 10 cents, not knowing that it was about to 4x.
Yeah. It hit 41 cents last night.
Yeah, it's crazy. But here's the other, there's a whole bunch of factors to it, right? So one thing I said was, you don't necessarily make money unless you sell.
Well, yeah.
Unless you're buying Maverick tickets with it, because that's the only thing you can buy with it.
But that's why there's value in this.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know you're not a big fan of Doge. I never had a problem with it because people put value. If somebody's willing to pay for something, there's value. What's the value on an NFT?
Oh man, I learned something about NFTs that completely sold me on them. Like,
but it's still just a picture of something or a video of something.
It's not even. There's so much value about NFTs to the creators of NFTs.
Well, yeah, that's fine, but to somebody on the outside who has to spend $20,000 for a piece of pixel art because somebody decides it's valuable, what's the difference between Doge? What's the difference between Doge and the US dollar?
There's other coins that can do different things that I was more bullish on, but hey, once it starts to get pumped and there's value in it, then and the thing is, now I've had to accept Doge because it's
people put value in it.
People put value in it, and it's a cryptocurrency, right?
Yeah.
If it was a stock, it would be different, right? Because you can't directly purchase something with a stock. So it's different. You could take a completely worthless cryptocurrency, but once somebody accepts it, it turns into a form of barter.
Mark Cuban.
Right? And Mark Cuban is pioneering Dogecoin right now, right?
Yeah.
And as much as Elon Musk talks about it, nobody really knows if he's invested or not because all of his public trades have been Bitcoin.
Yeah. Yep.
So it's crazy. I seen a live stream yesterday, and these people are just talking about Dogecoin all day. And they had 17,000 people in their live stream. So what is fueling Dogecoin is something that's called FOMO.
Yeah, fear of missing out.
It's called the fear of missing out. And FOMO, when it comes to these penny cryptocurrencies, becomes a snowballing effect, right? Oh, everyone's saying, I just made 5,000% on Dogecoin. How do I get in? How do I get in? How do I get in?
Put it this way, Dogecoin made millionaires last night.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Millionaires from Dogecoin. Think about that.
Here,
it's crazy. I wish I would have purchased more, but it is what it is. I just let it ride.
I don't know if I can share this window. I'm seeing here. Hold on. No, I don't think I can share that one. But I'm mining Dogecoin right now.
Are you? So good for you.
What I do is I have a program, and I'm actually talking to the creators of it to give me an affiliate link that's over above and beyond what they offer on their website. That cuts the commission. So right now I think that what they do is behind the scenes, you mine in either Ethereum or Monero through their program, and they pay you out in whatever coin you want.
Okay.
So instead of me going through, an exchange and then the exchange charging all these fees, they have it set up that every 50 Dogecoins I mine, it pays me. And I've tested it with all of my setups here. If I was to put them all into Doge with this program, I can do over 50 coins a day.
That's good money right there, man.
That's not bad, right? Yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm mining Doge, and as Doge goes up, I sell Doge for other coins that I think have value. Yeah. And that's how I'm trading my altcoins right now, right?
That's smart.
And that's, there's a certain level of security when it comes to diversity.
You have to have diversity. You have to have a diverse portfolio, or you're putting yourself at risk.
So Henry says all altcoins pumping at the moment. Yes. But see this one. I do day trade Forex. I came into the crypto market trading from the stock market. So I had to put it in a way for myself to understand. So the way that I put it for myself, I don't know if this makes sense to you guys, but I said Bitcoin and Ethereum is like my fiat currency. it's the most stable coins on the crypto market.
It's a safe bet.
Safe bets, right?
Yeah.
They might go down by a few percent, but for the majority of the time, they go up by about 5 to 8% on a weekly basis. Generally, that's what we see, right? The altcoins will have bigger increases. One of the ones that a lot of people weren't talking about when Dogecoin was going crazy was Maker, Maker, or the coin is called MKR. A lot of people were not talking about Maker, and it was crazy because Dogecoin was going up by 50%, Maker was going by 35%. Dogecoin was going up by 80%, Maker was going up. By the end of the night, Maker had gone up over $1,000 a coin. Insane. Maker is actually a smart contract based off of Ethereum that does loans on the Ethereum network. So it's just a very interesting adaptation of Ethereum that is now worth more than Ethereum.
Are you invested in it?
Not yet.
No.
I don't know, because now it's like you look at it and you're like,
it's too high now.
It's high, right? Because I'm like, why are you higher than Ethereum? Like,
wait for the dip?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't know. Let me see if I can find a chart. I'll throw it up. It's not finding it.
Maker's at 34.50 right now.
Look at the chart. Do you see the chart on it?
That's insane.
Right? Everyone was talking about Doge, but nobody saw that one. I was watching that and I was like, this doesn't make any sense to me.
It's already dipping. It's down 7% right now.
Well, it's giving me Canadian. I don't want to see it in Canadian. Where's the chart? Give me the chart. Let's do 5 days out.
It's not that bad. I mean, a week ago it was at 2,200.
But that's a big jump. It dipped down to, why is it 32?
A year ago in May, it was at $324.
That's the thing with these cryptos, right? And these exponential growths right now, so two things happened that was very interesting in the market this week. We had Coinbase join, completely skip being an IPO and go straight into the stock market, right? I don't know if you saw us talking about it in the trading group on Telegram, but
I did. I saw it. I actually bought some shares of Coinbase.
Yeah. Don't worry if you didn't buy shares of Coinbase, because it is going to dip again. Long term, that thing is going to go well over 600 a share. But it's like how they all do. It's the fear of missing out, the FOMO. They always start very, very hot. And as it was coming closer to the time it was being released, I'm like, watch, guys, it's going to be released and it's going to come out around $389, $390. When they claimed that it was going to be released at $250, I'm like, that's not how it works. There's too much interest on this, and it's being evaluated at $90 billion. So as it came closer and closer, I'm like, it's now being released close to 370, 375, 380, and then it got released at 381. And I had set a limit buy. Like, it's so crazy. I set a limit buy for 389.
Oh, wow.
And it went through as soon as the market opened. I got it for 381. And I was like, this is going to go up. And I overshot it too much. I was like, it's going to go up to about 480, and then it's going to dip hard. So I set a limit sell, but it went up to 430, and then it dipped. And I'm like, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm going to hold it because it's going to go well over 500 within the next few months. So
that's a long-term hold right there.
Yeah, but my thing was, if I could have made a couple $100 within the first couple hours of it coming out, why not?
Yeah, I got in. I waited a little bit because I know as soon as it comes in, it's going to go up and then it's going to dip as soon as it hits. So I waited a little bit and I got in at 331.
That's a good price.
Yeah. So I got in at 331.
You can get into Coinbase anything under 350, and
right now it's trading at 339 right now.
I know, but I'm saying for the long term,
you
can get in for anything under 350, and you're a long-term investor. You don't need access to those funds within the next year or 2 years.
Yeah,
hold that shit.
I only bought a couple shares because it's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But I will tell you one coin I'm very bullish on is, and I've talked to you about this before, is Cardano.
Cardano. Don't they have an appreciation? Do they pay a certain percentage if you hold it or no?
They have rewards.
Rewards,
So,
yeah.
yeah, you can put it into a stake pool and earn rewards. So right now, it's my dataless wallet is on my other computer, but I've earned in say about the last 3 weeks, my total rewards is around 11 coins. 11 coins that they just give me for staking it.
So I've never staked something.
Yeah. You just
How
put
does
it
that
into a pool, and I don't even understand the whole way it works. It's so confusing to me, but I don't know. I'd have to read up on it. I read up on it when I first staked it and it felt right. So I just tried it. And I'm making about, like I said, about 10, 11 coins a month, just staking it into a pool.
You know, it's crazy. I got a call today from a very, very close family member. And they were asking me questions about cryptocurrency, and we were talking about certain companies, and it was a very good market. And I started thinking to myself, we're going to see more and more of these companies that are coming out, right? And I used to do, before I started getting into content creation, I used to do business consultations, right? And I'm seeing a lot of these crypto companies that are coming up that need help, and they're small little companies, and I'm like, it would be so cool to join a little company with 25, 50 people in it and actually build a crypto company from the ground up and be able to talk about crypto coin all day long.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
I'm looking at that stuff right now. I'm like, I'm trying to check out their careers section. I'm like, because everything is digital now. I mean,
Yeah.
for lack of a better term, because I'm talking digital, but it's digital. We're all working from home. So could I not do something part-time working from home for a cryptocurrency where I'm able to learn more about cryptocurrency and I'm able to produce more content about cryptocurrency? So I am kind of interested into seeing what the job market looks when it comes to cryptocurrency. But I don't want to get too far off topic.
What coins are you invested in?
I am. I'll tell you right now. Let me pull up my. Before I do that, do you have a hard wallet?
I do not.
These things are pretty cool. I just got one and I plugged it in last night and I was playing around with it. I'm going to have a video coming out soon, but the one that I have here is probably the most expensive one that's on the market, and it's pretty cool. The security, I think they're probably close to like 150.
Okay. Will it take all of your coins?
This one takes a lot of coins, including Dogecoin. I don't know how many. I can pull up the website. Let me just go over my coins first so I can tell you what coins I'm invested in. So I have XRP, which is Ripple. I have Dogecoin. I have Sushi.
Sushi.
I have Bitcoin. I have Litecoin. I have GRT. I have SNT. I have XLM. And I have Ethereum.
Sushi.
I have Sushi. That's right.
I have heard of Sushi.
No, this is actually the Treasure Model T, not the Mini. This is the big boy. Pretty cool thing. I was super impressed with the security of the device. So when you get it, where did I put it? When you get it, it comes with this holographic, and I posted these pictures in my members group. So if you guys are members of the channel, you would have seen some of the pictures when I was unboxing this while I was making the video. But it comes with this holographic sticker that's right across. You're probably not going to see that, but right across the USB port. And when you start to peel it, it's one of those holographic ones that kind of deteriorates the sticker, so you can tell that it was removed.
Right.
So you know if somebody was plugging this in before you got it. So let me see if I can get that on camera. Probably not. My focus is going to be all off. But you see how you can see through some of it?
A little blurry, but I think yeah.
Let me see if I can change my focus. No, my light's not going to be fair. It's gonna be mean to me today. Okay, whatever. Anyways, 295 battery is critically low. Is that my keyboard? That's my keyboard. Yeah, so you can tell if it was tampered with. And then the other security measure is that this comes with no firmware installed. And the reason they do those two things is because your seed keys, you know, those seed keys to recover your wallet.
Yeah.
Well, the wallet, the seed keys, they're hard coded onto these devices. So if somebody gets that, they have access to all of your funds. So by doing the holographic and doing the no firmware on here, then nobody really can get your seeds until after you open it, you plug it in, and you install the firmware, which is really cool.
As long as you don't lose it.
As long as you don't lose it.
So if you do lose it, somebody's going to have access to everything?
I also have a pin on here, so they would have to put in the pin. It's actually touchscreen, and I was actually surprised it was pretty usable for such a small screen. I felt like kind of like a dumbass when I was setting this up yesterday, because you plug it in and then it has the prompts on the computer. So you're going through it and it says installing firmware. So you're sitting there looking at it and not knowing that there's a prompt on the actual device that says accept to install the firmware. So you kind of have to look at the device and the computer and see what it's doing, but it's crazy. I kind of recommend everybody get into, you know, if they're going to be serious about crypto, some kind of hardware wallet. I'm not really recommending certain crypto things right now because I want to be as fair as possible when I say things like, where's my charger?
You said that's the Model T?
Yeah, that's the Model T, the Treasure Model T. But that's not a recommendation, because I was just getting into, I haven't used enough crypto devices or crypto products to say something is better than another. And I want it, when I recommend something, I want to be able to say, you know, I've tried this, and this is better than this for that, and this is better for this and that. There's a bunch of hardware wallets out there. There's the Ledger Nano. There's obviously Treasure. There's a bunch of ones, so everyone can do their own research and see what they like, right? Let's see what the chat's saying. Next level blockchain. You know what? I was thinking about a cryptocurrency, and I was like, what would I create a cryptocurrency about? And I was like, is there a way we can create a coin for content creators? A way that they can maybe get more support, like crowdfunding, but specifically aimed at content creators. And I was like, well, that's kind of like an NFT or something. I don't know. I was thinking about it.
You should create your own. Let's do it.
I was thinking about it.
Speaking of creating a coin, my rig gets delivered on Monday finally.
Oh yeah, I got 2 motherboards and I'm getting 2 CPUs today.
Oh, damn it!
And
what kind of CPUs you getting?
All right. So this motherboard, I don't know if you guys can see that good, but right here, this row, it's got PCI, PCIe, 6 of them. This board can do 6. Now these are pretty nice boards. This is what my current rig's using. So I was like, I'm gonna get a few more of these boards. So I picked up 2 from AliExpress, and I'm gonna try to build a few more rigs. I don't know if I'll be able to get graphics cards, but if I don't, then I'm gonna use it as a test bench, because I've been wanting to build a test bench for a while, so that I have something I can test parts out or whatever. I think it was only like $100 off AliExpress, but you got to wait.
You got to wait a month.
You got to wait a month, right? Yeah. So I'm going to have fun. I've been having fun playing around with parts. So
I love AliExpress, by the way.
You know, that was my first time using it.
I buy stuff from there all the time.
Well, that's because you originally started reviewing what?
Clones,
right? Next level clones. No, I don't know.
AirPod clones.
You put out a video recently about AirPod clones, didn't you?
I have I did recently, the latest one, but I have like 50 videos on AirPod clones.
See, I pay attention.
I actually ordered AirPods Max headphone clones from AliExpress last week.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever they get here.
Where do you find clones fall the shortest? Is it build quality or sound quality?
Both.
Both?
Yeah, both. Both. A couple years ago, they were pretty good compared to what else was out there at that price point. But today, in today's market, they're trash. Like earbuds and headphones have gotten so good at the $40, $50, $60 price point that clones now are just terrible.
So when you jump into a new investment digital, like a new stock, right? What's your investment strategy? Like, do you set an in and out? Do you say I'm going to hold this for the long term? Like, what do you do? And is it different if that's a stock versus if it's a crypto coin?
Right now, no. Right now, it's all long term. I'm not looking for any short gains right now. Everything that I'm invested in, whether it's a stock or crypto, is long term. I might go after. Eventually, I plan on going after some altcoins that you can get in at 5 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, throw a couple $100 in there and use that for short-term gains. But all of the stocks that I have, I actually just cashed out most of my small stocks and reinvested that when I bought into Coinbase.
Oh, wow.
So it's all long term. Everything I own right now is all long term, all of it.
Okay. All right. I'm more of a short to medium term investor. But when I say that, I'm not telling anybody that it's the best investor to be or everyone should be a long term investor. There's different kinds of investors that work with different kinds of people. So everyone needs to understand that when they start to get into investing, right? The first thing I say is there's 100% risk when you don't invest in yourself. There's 100% risk, right? When you start to invest in yourself, you start to alleviate some of that risk. Maybe it's a 50%, maybe it's a 25, maybe it's a 10, but there's also the possibility it can go the other way. And when you start to invest in yourself and you start to take it away from 100%, then you have no idea what you're able to create at that point. When I say that it's 100% risk when you don't invest in yourself, I finally understood that when I didn't invest in myself and I left the money in my bank account, I spent it on tech, on toys, on gadgets, on doodads, on burgers, on wings, on whatever I could get my hands on, I was spending it on. Now, I know it sounds like I spent a lot of money. I'm not a guy with a lot of stuff. Like if I wanted to build a mining rig, I would go build a mining rig. If I wanted to get a 3-monitor setup, I would do a 3-monitor setup. If I wanted to get a nice microphone, I would buy a nice microphone. But these were all things that I would use on a day-to-day basis. It wasn't like I was buying, Lamborghinis and all that kind of crazy stuff. No, I'm not like that. I try to get things that apply to my hobbies, my interests, and things that could potentially make me money, right? Like this microphone was upgraded because I use it every day as a tool for my work. I do podcasts, I do YouTube, whatever it is. The crypto mining rig that I built, it wasn't cheap to getting. Right now I only have 4 graphics cards hooked up to it, but graphics cards are not cheap. You're not going to be able to find graphics cards. Even those ones I have, they're only 1060s, NVIDIA 1060s. You're going to be lucky to find them. And even if you find them, you're lucky if they're working. You don't know. Yeah.
You're going to pay way more than you should.
Yep. So you just,
You do have to. I've learned recently, and I'm a little older, but it took me a long time to realize that I should pay myself first. Right? Always pay yourself first. Doesn't matter what kind of bills you have, because the bills aren't going anywhere. They're always going to be there. Pay yourself first. Every time you get a paycheck, pay yourself first. And that's what I do now. No matter what I do, no matter what I have to pay out, I'm always taking a little bit for me. And as of late, that's been going into the stock market or something like that for long-term goals. Because this is all, my long-term goals are that because I want to retire in 10 years.
For sure. Right. There's all things that we need to do in order to get to retirement. I've been mentioning a lot on a couple of the live streams, a couple of the recording sessions, that I don't believe that $1 million is enough to retire in regards to net worth. Right. The average home here costs $1 million. So,
Yeah, it's not, but you can retire and use that $1 million to keep making money.
for leverage, yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
But you need to invest your time for knowledge.
Well, true.
You need to invest your time for knowledge and continue to learn, because what I know today will not get me through when I'm 80.
Yeah.
I have to continuously be up to date on whatever I want to do. One, because my passions always change. They're always something around tech, but they're always changing. You know what I mean?
Get your hands in all kinds of different
All
things.
kinds
Right?
of stuff.
That's
I
what I
always
was
have
thinking.
all these kind of ideas. Speaking of that, I have a new business project that I'm working on as well too. But yeah, there's always something that I'm working on, something that's kind of cool. I'm just kind of feeling out the new business project to see if it's realistic. And if it is, I'll put it this way: it'll be 50% cheaper than one of my affiliate links if I can get it rolling. And it'll be something that'll be my brand. It'll be branded, so it'll be pretty cool if I can get that rolling.
Speaking of, did I tell you real quick? Change the subject. Did I tell you about my affiliate links?
No.
I'm literally blacklisted from Amazon and the affiliate links now.
Why?
Remember when I was doing on my streams on Saturday nights, I was doing the trivia.
Yeah.
Well, everybody that won the trivia, I would send them a gift card.
Yeah.
And I had to send the winner one week a gift card. He lives in Canada, and I had to send him. No, it wasn't Kevin. It was another guy. But I had to send him a gift card. So I went on to Amazon to try and buy a gift card, and I was using my affiliate link login to do it. And I don't know why, but they locked my account and then gave me like a couple emails back and forth about what happened, saying that the credit card got flagged. So I actually went in, I sent them a bank statement with all my info with the credit card, and they blacklisted me I don't have an Amazon affiliate account anymore, and I can't get back. I've reached out to them 5, 6, 7, 8 times with emails, and every time just like, nope, can't help you. I've tried to open up new ones. I've opened up new ones with different names for different channels, and each one is closed within 2 days because it's associated with digital slang.
Wow.
And all I did was I bought a $10 Amazon gift card for somebody on Amazon Canada, and now my affiliate links are gone forever.
At least just hit me up. I'd be like, yo, I'll buy it for you. It's all good.
It's too late. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
That is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
The things that we do.
Yeah, man.
Things that we do.
I wanted to ask you something. I talked to you about this a little bit before. What are your thoughts on the Helium? Did you look into Helium after I told you about it?
Not enough. No, I didn't look into enough, but it looks very interesting. I don't think you can even get those miners anymore. You ordered a couple of them, didn't you?
I have 3 of them coming at the end of May.
The end of May. Yeah, it's crazy. I seen a video right before this live stream that was put out where someone took an ASIC miner. They bought it for $600 and they set it up for Dogecoin.
How many coins were they mining?
They said it was producing potentially $2,500 a year off of a $600 investment. That, you know who that was? That was a son of a tech. Have you watched him?
I haven't seen him yet. No,
he's good. He's really good. Talks a lot about mining, a lot about cryptocurrency, a lot about all that kind of stuff. So
I'm in a very good location here in Jersey. I'm right in between Jersey, Philly, and New York. So there are a bunch of Helium hotspots in my area. So if I can get all 3 set up about 8 miles apart from each other, I should be able to mine, man, at least 20 to 25 coins a day just from a hotspot.
what is Helium worth right now?
I think it's around 18 a coin.
Really?
Yeah, let me look real quick.
How many coins a day?
Around 20 a day.
And it's worth $18?
Yeah. Yep.
How are you going to make over $100 a day mining Helium? That's so crazy.
That's what the hotspots do, man. That's why you can't get them. Do you see what the hotspots are selling for on eBay and everything? They're like $4,000 a piece.
Wow. How much did you buy yours for?
$350 a piece.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I bought 2 different kinds of hotspots to see if there's a difference. Everybody's saying there's no difference, but I want to see for myself. So Helium right now is at 1476. It went down a little bit.
So what is the pitch with Helium besides the price and the miners?
Can you go to helium.com?
Yeah.
Just pull it up.
Yeah. Share screen. Mine crypto with radio. Crazy. You can mine crypto with anything these days.
Yeah.
The People's Network is powered by an entirely new incentive model made possibly by the Helium network chain. So this is what they look like. They're made by all different brands. A new kind of crypto miner. Mining Helium is done by installing a simple device in your office. That's it, seriously. So they have ones that are made for indoor and outdoor as well.
Yep.
Hotspots provide miles of wireless network coverage for millions of devices around you using Helium LongFi, and you are rewarded in Helium network token. I'm guessing that's what the HNT stands for.
Yeah.
Doing this, and because of an innovative proof of work model, we call it proof of coverage. Yeah. Your hotspot only uses 5 watts of energy. So you use less energy, you make more money, all that kind of stuff. Let's view a network map.
So you have to, I guess they're not available in Canada.
Well, yeah, they're probably available closer to the board. Yeah, they're available in Canada. They're available in Canada. Where are we at?
I'm in New Jersey.
Hold on.
Yeah, 619 says that there's only 30,000 active hotspots, but there's 200 to 300,000 on order. And I did get a shipping notification for 2 of them. I bought 2 of the what are they, the Nebras?
Yeah.
2 of the Nebras, and I bought 1 of the racks.
See, right here, that's where I live.
Oh yeah, that's where
So
you
is
are.
that good or bad?
That's good. The more hotspots, the better.
What's the difference in the color? The red and the greens.
Believe the red ones are just ones that are like not as good. They're off by themselves. See why they're off by themselves? Can you zoom in more? The way it works is you connect it to their app. They have an app for it for your phone, and it tells you exactly where you need to place it to have the best signal.
This is Toronto, so I'm not too far from Toronto, and that's the hotspot. You can see everywhere else is kind of like, whoa.
Yeah, on the outskirts.
It's interesting. So let's get out of the map here. A world of hotspots since the approval of HIP-19. Third-party manufacturers and vendors looking to produce a supply of hotspots that mine Helium can seek community approval. Below the hotspots that they recommend. Red or offline, because they are saturated with hotspots. Too many in the area. So too many hotspots is bad. Cyclone, you're hilarious. I know you guys are speaking English, but because I can understand the individual words, but when you put the words in order like y'all, I get so lost so fast.
All those are around. I think they're all between $300 and $400, except for Bobcat. I think Bobcat's a little more expensive. I think Bobcat's around $450. Yeah, $429.
$429.
You got to make sure you pick the right model though, because see how it says EU for Europe. Click on that; it'll drop down to US and Canada, I believe. Yeah.
So you can still get them, but you're going to be waiting 2-3 months. Easy.
Yeah, there's a bunch on back order.
So, like, what stops me from trying to build one of these? Can I not just build one if it's using radio waves? Right? Like,
I mean, I
64
guess
gigs of storage.
you probably wouldn't be able to connect to their network since they're using their app.
It's a rock chip. Android boxes use rock chips. I can take an
Try
Android
it.
box.
Try it. Where do you got to get to try it?
I don't know. I'll hit up Cyclone. Cyclone doesn't know a lot of the stuff I talk to him about. I'm just like, how do I do this? He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. I'll figure it out when I get there.
Yeah, 619 says you want to spread them out about 300 meters, or
The
they can
Bobcat, you can only buy it with USDT. What's USDT?
USDT.
US dollar token? I don't know. Crazy. The original. Over 20,000 Helium hotspots have been sold to 2,000 plus cities. It was the first Helium miner to deliver a friendly aesthetic and simple user interface. Oh, US stablecoin. Oh, okay. How do I earn? Proof of coverage, relay device, the value. This is interesting.
Right there. How are tokens earned?
Challengers. So challengers, hotspots are chosen by the network to issue challenges, encrypted messages over the internet to a target group of hotspots. Challenges are used by proof of coverage to validate wireless coverage. Hotspots can use or issue challenges from any location. So this is the same way that transactions are verified on the blockchain by graphics cards or CPUs computing algorithms and verifying the information. The same way that they're taking the same thing, creating a challenge, putting it on their own blockchain, which is a radio chain, if you want to call it that. And then they're verifying the challenges and being worked on through the radio waves and these miners themselves. So it's the same idea, but it's gone through a little bit differently. Proof of coverage, hotspots earn a share of Helium for participating in the proof of coverage and validating their peers' wireless coverage. So this is the exact same way that, mining Ethereum would work or mining any other coin. You earn Ethereum because you're validating and you're participating in the proof of work or proof of coverage or proof of validating what's going on in the network. The amount of each hotspot earns depends on how often it is directly involved in the proof of coverage activity. So the amount is directly related to the time, right? How often? Yes. So the more time you spend validating the proof of coverage, then the more you're going to earn. A witness. Hotspots that monitor and report proof of coverage activity, beacons, and other hotspots receive a portion of HNT or Helium, depending on how much activity they've witnessed and the reward scaling of the challenge. So with blockchain, not everything on the blockchain cracks the code, right? Not everyone, what do they call it? I was mining earlier, but there's sometimes you find like a certain share, or like sometimes they're called luck, or everybody is working together for the same common goal. So just because, a certain miner might validate something that's going on that chain doesn't mean that all the other miners don't get something. So the witnesses do get paid out because they're witnessing the authentication of the actual network as well. That's what my understanding of that is. Network data transfer. So Helium is distributed by hotspots that transfer data from device on the network. The amount of Helium is allocated proportionally based on the amount of data a hotspot transferred. The amount of Helium is allocated proportionally. It just sounds kind of a redundant sentence. It transfers what it transfers. Is that what it's trying to say?
Basically. Proportionately, though.
Consensus group. Hotspots are randomly elected to the consensus group to perform tasks including validating transactions and publishing new blocks to the blockchain. Group members receive a portion of the 6% distributed to the consensus group. So, it has everything that you need for a blockchain, and the mining is essentially the same. It's just done a different way. Typically, when you're mining, you have majority of what's going on here, but not broken down in like 5 different ways.
It's not going to affect your electric either.
At 5 watts a kilowatt, right? Like that's nothing.
Plugging in a phone.
That's nothing. Like the graphics card I have in this computer uses 300.
Yeah, it's literally like plugging in your phone is a 5-watt charger. The old ones.
But I want to know more about Helium. Like, what does the coin do? What do they do with the network? Like, what? Like it just talks about the network and mining on the network, but like tell me more about the coin itself. You know what I mean?
Let me see if I can find it.
This is the blockchain, proof of coverage, long fi. It's a Raspberry Pi. Yeah, it probably is. Raspberry Pi would run on 5 watts. You're right. What's going on here? I want to make sure I'm not missing the chat. Whatever, Cyclone. He's like, you always figure it out, man. Nah, man. I just know smarter people than me. That's how it goes. 619 says, for some reason, I can link my card to Binance. I can't link my card to Binance, so I can't buy any USDT. So I can't get a Bobcat. Okay, I have an Exodus account. Can I trade my Dogecoin for USDT and then buy a Bobcat?
What's Exodus?
Exodus is my exchange.
Is that a Canada one?
No, they're worldwide.
Is it?
But I'm not sure if I'd recommend them yet. It's what I hold all my coins in. Like, I hold all my coins in there. I don't know if I would recommend it yet. It's been really easy for me to buy and sell crypto, but I'm finding their fees to be a little high, and they don't provide a lot of information in regards to the actual coins themselves besides the chart. So I'm not sure if I'm sold on it yet. It's just what I started with. So that's what I've been using. I might be moving to something like Kraken because I want to see the different ones and see which ones I like.
I like Kraken. I've used Kraken before.
What are you using now?
I buy Bitrex. You ever heard of
Bitrex? I heard about too.
Bitrex? Is where I bought all my ADA from.
Now, why did you? We're jumping topics, but whatever. Why did you go from Kraken to Bitrex?
When I had a harder time, Kraken took a long time for me to get approved for whatever reason. It was like a week. So in that time, I was watching ADA just go up and up and up. So I wanted to get in a little faster. So I went to an exchange that it took, 2 hours for me to get approved through Bitrex.
And that's the thing, right? The biggest. Wait, am I still here? Yeah, I'm still here. The biggest issue with a lot of these exchanges is you're linking to your fiat currency, right? And the speed of which you can transfer a coin to your fiat currency. In Canada, I was only aware of. Actually, here's another topic I wanted to talk about. Now, shoot, I've already been talking for an hour. I don't want to go an hour and a half, so I'm going to try to get through this topic. 619 sent us a link about Helium to the Telegram group. So I'm not going to bring it up, and I'm not going to talk anymore about Helium. If you guys want to see that video, just check out the Telegram group, which is scrolling across the screen right now. I'm going to take this off the screen.
Real quick about Bitrex. They have a fast approval because you don't need to trade coins. They took it. I put my debit card in. They took it right out of my debit card. That's how I bought ADA.
So I wanted to do a little bit of education, like some very, very basic education, because some people think that every platform buying a cryptocurrency is the same. It's not. When we're talking about, somebody was asking me about Dogecoin or even Ethereum or Bitcoin, right? In Canada, we have very, very limited features and applications versus what you guys have in the States. I would love to have an app like Webull. I don't have that. In Canada, we have very basic applications, and sometimes we have to use several applications to do what one of your applications will do. However, that being said, there's applications like Robinhood. Correct me if I'm wrong. You'll notice where I'm going when I get through this, but Robinhood, Webull, I think Coinbase, and there might be one or two other ones here in Canada. I would compare it to, Simple. But when you purchase cryptocurrencies through those platforms, you don't actually own the cryptocurrencies. You own the value of that cryptocurrency at the time of when you purchased it, right? Because you don't actually get a wallet through Robinhood for that cryptocurrency. You don't get a wallet through Webull for that cryptocurrency. They own that cryptocurrency. It's almost like you're leasing it from them, because you can't then go with the Bitcoin that you have in whatever platform it is, Robinhood, or I don't know what you guys use in the state that have Bitcoin, and go directly to Tesla and buy it from them, right? You don't have a wallet to do those kind of transactions. So I consider those platforms like Robinhood, Webull, Cash App, Simple here in Canada, to be something of a basic crypto platform, right? It's for the person that just wants to, maybe buy some and just hold it like a savings account, because you're not going to be able to use the full functionality of crypto through those platforms.
Yeah, you need to have a wallet.
but let's change it. We need to have a wallet. Not everybody is going to be an investor and a trader like us. Some people just want to buy stuff and never cash it out until they retire.
True, but you should have a wallet just to even be more secure.
I agree with you. Now, with the people that have issues with high risk, right? Some of these places, because you don't actually own the crypto, they're actually insured through the financial industry. So if something was to happen, then you have a better likelihood of getting back your money. Now, if you are sharing your seed keys, sharing your wallet around, or information about your cryptocurrency, you have a very good likelihood that someone is going to go in there and take all of your coins, right? So you have to be very, very cautious about who you give what information to, because once it leaves your wallet, you're not getting that back. There's no, hey, this person took my money, can you just reverse this transaction? It doesn't work that way. Like, that's how blockchain works. So if you are scared of losing your money, then you have to make sure that you either take the right precautions and the right steps to not sharing any of that information online. I would even highly suggest not telling people how many of what you have. You can say, yeah, I have some of that, or I have this, or I have that, but you never know what's going to fuel people to look into things and get access to things they shouldn't have access to, because once it's gone, it's gone. I've seen it far too often that people have lost stuff. And if you start to, I'll put it this way. When you look for bad information, if you look for negative stuff on the internet about any one of these things in regards to cryptocurrency, 99% of the time you're going to find it. You're going to find a story about something, or somebody had a bad experience, or something happened. But we also have to understand that this is a very new market. This is a very new market. And the banking system didn't start off perfect. They had their issues, Now we're at a point. Don't talk about it. You're subject to a $5 attack. Oh man, I always lose my train of thought. Where was I going?
The banks aren't
right.
They didn't start off perfect.
Right. They didn't start off perfect. Look, when we get our cards skimmed, now it takes them a few weeks to get our money back, but it wasn't always that case. Like, you didn't know if you're going to get your money back. Just
be safe. Don't tell anybody.
Yeah. Just don't be stupid about it. Don't go around bragging that you took Dogecoin to the moon, and, do what you got to do.
To the moon.
The other thing is diversify and test out different platforms. There was a lot of complaints within the last few days about Robinhood again.
Yeah, again, I've seen it. I saw it happen last night. I saw a couple people trying to cash out their Doge, and they couldn't do it.
But I don't want to stand up for Robinhood, but I don't think it was just Robinhood. I think there was something else that was going on in the blockchain, because when I went to cash out some of my Dogecoin yesterday, I went to cash it out to Ethereum, and it gave me an error message. And that was on Exodus. I wasn't on any of these financial institutions like Robinhood, Simple, Unmineable, nothing like that. And that was from a wallet. Like, I was going wallet to wallet. And then I changed it from Ethereum to Bitcoin, and it went through. So I think some of the blockchains, because of the FOMO, I'm going to go with the FOMO, everybody was jumping into cryptocurrency and they were buying into it. So there was a lot of activity going on to the market, and it was causing things to crash. Now, that's the benefit of the doubt. On the other hand, I do not recommend Robinhood, even though I'm not even in the country to use them. Yeah. I don't. I've seen
who I use right now. Most of my stuff is on Robinhood. It's only because I haven't taken the time to transfer that to like Webull or something, because I really want to pay the fee. There's like a $75 fee to do it.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, it's still $75.
We'll talk after. I'll tell you the stock to buy in. Put $75 in the stock, and then if it goes to 150, then you can move over.
There's a transfer.
There's a transfer. All right.
If Dogecoin goes up another penny, I'll have the money.
Oh, I gotta pull back up the chart now. You can make me pull back up the chart. But yeah, so just be mindful of the information that you research. Do your research, but don't just spend 2 seconds on the research, right? We have to understand that what we find online from 4 years ago it's not a direct reflection of what a company is or how they treat their customers or how their service works today. Technology moves at a lightning fast speed, and it's just the way that, social media works. Once you get burned once, people will burn you for the next 10, 15 years. So just look into that. I had a question for you guys, actually. If you guys want to see the miner I was talking about, their website that I was saying I'm working on getting a better discount code, I can give you my current discount code. It's only going to give you 20, I think it's like 25% off the mining fee. Their mining fee is 1%. So if you use it, it goes down to 0.75%. But I'm working on getting it down to 50% off. So the mining fee would only be 0.05 or something like that. So if you guys want to see it, I'll share it and I'll give you my current discount if you guys want to try it out. I don't think it works on Mac, but it does work on Windows. And the interesting thing about it is that you can mine with both your GPU and your CPU. You can pick which one you want to mine with. Obviously, I don't recommend mining with your CPU. You don't really get a whole lot with it, and it doesn't make sense to overwork your CPU like that. But the cool thing is, if you do choose to mine, you can kind of play around with the settings and tweak it around and have it mining different coins for you while you're not using your computer, or even while you're using computer. Because right now I'm using this computer and I'm mining because I'm always mining. That's what I do. If you guys want, I'll share it. And it's only going to give you, if you use my coupon code right now, 25% off the mining pool fee. And then when I actually get the 50% off, I'll share that, and you can change the code after if you guys want. But I'll go over that website real quick. I only want to be on for like 5 to 10 minutes max, and then I got to get out of here because I got to get on the road. I'm getting late. But I appreciate Digital you joining me, man, because I love when you join me on my live streams. I love joining on your live streams. We always have a great conversation.
Yeah, man. Always happy to be here, bro.
You work today?
Yeah. I just got home right before I jumped on.
All right. So let me see here. Okay, so I'm going to share this. I'll show you guys and you're going to laugh when you see the name. The website is unmineable.com. So what they do is, where's the coins? There you go. You can mine any one of these coins.
That's what you do now on Mineable?
Well, Unmineable is what I use to mine coins outside of Ethereum.
Gotcha.
Right. But I'm just testing with it right now. Like, I'm having fun with it because Dogecoin, I can mine Dogecoin with it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, just because I can. I might set up, one computer that's not that powerful and just have it set up, because with some of the mining programs, you need to have a card that has 4 gigs or more of VRAM, right? This program, you can use cards that have 3 gigs of VRAM, and you can still mine. You're not going to get a whole lot, but I mean, you set it up and you let it run its thing, right? So this one's pretty cool. You can mine Cardano.
There you go.
You can mine Cardano there. And this is what I'm using right now. So I don't know if I can show you guys kind of what I've been doing here, but let's see. There's Doge. Is that going to work? No. Don't look at that. That's my key. No, I'm joking. It's public key.
Ripple. You got everything on here.
Let's see. What's it doing?
Litecoin. I love Litecoin, by the way.
Well, Litecoin is what why is it not working? Litecoin is what, let's go here. There we go. Litecoin is what Dogecoin is forked from. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah. So I've been turning off and on my miner, but you can see the last payment was here, and I got 102 Dogecoin, and I had run it just for about a day and a half on my miners to see what I would make. And then so far, I started back this last night, and I've made 26 Dogecoin since then, and it pays out every time I hit 50.
Wow, I'm gonna check that out.
So it's kind of cool. It mines in Ethereum, and then it pays you out in that, right? It shows my workers down here, but it's a very basic program because I've noticed that some of the actually, if you want my referral key, where's my referral here? Where is it? I'll paste it in the, oh, here it is. Is the referrals? Get your referral code. Nope, not working. I'll paste it in the chat.
You know, after the stream, I'm going to go downstairs to my Mac, turn on Parallels, go on the Windows, and start mining something.
There you go. How does it work when you're, there it is. All right, so I'm going to paste the referral key for Unmineable. Now, again, guys, I don't make any money from referring you guys to these programs. I'm just telling you guys, try it out if you want to try it out to see what you can mine, and you just leave it to run in the background, play around with some of the settings, see what works best for your setup. But when you guys get a discount on your mining pool fee, I get a small discount on my mining pool fee too. And when you get a small discount on your mining pool fee, you build up that 50 coins quicker. Every coin is going to be a little bit different. So if you're mining, let's say XRP, you got to mine, I think, 10 coins before they pay you out. With Dogecoin, it's 50. Like every coin's going to be a little bit different because every coin is valued at a different amount. So it's unmineable.com. And then there is the code to get 25% off. You can change that referral code when I get my 50%. I'm not sure if they, you know what? I messaged them. Let's see if they messaged me back. And their support was pretty good. I usually just message them to Twitter when I have questions. No, they haven't seen my question about the affiliate link. We were talking last night about it. But I'll probably be putting out a video about Unmineable. Unmineable is a very easy way to get into it. Now, there's a couple things that you have to look out for. I noticed that when you're mining with your GPU and you stop and restart often, that sometimes the program can hang in the background, because it'll open up the other mining programs like your Phoenix miner or your T-Rex or whatever you're mining. It opens it up in the background and it uses that to mine to their pool, and then they pay you out. What's up, Roland? And sometimes when you stop and start it, it opens up several windows of those miners, and it can really bog down your system. So I usually say, if you're going to close it, pull up your task manager, and then make sure that there's no more like Phoenix miners or whatever running in the background, and closing them off too. But yeah, it's, you know, I'm gonna probably, and that's the thing, right? So Dogecoin is going up right now, so I'm mining Dogecoin. Yeah. I don't necessarily have to always mine Ethereum, but I'm mining it Dogecoin right now, and then when I get paid into Dogecoin, if it keeps going up, I'm gonna transfer Dogecoin to another coin and just keep flipping it. And I'm going to try to learn how to play the crypto market like I play stocks. It is what it is. What's up, Sim? How you doing? What's up, Roland?
Man, it is fun. I'm enjoying it. I can't wait to get my miner up and running next week. I'll be hitting you up for some. I'm sure I'll have some questions.
What were you missing? Were you missing
just the rig? Just the rig. I have everything but the rig, the frame.
What are you going to use for a frame?
I bought a frame.
Which one?
I'll have to show it to you.
Is it the like a black metal one?
Yeah.
Those ones for like $200. Somebody was asking earlier in the stream, how much does a rig cost?
I paid $40 for it, or $50.
$40?
Yeah.
That's a good price. Whatever frame that is good.
I'll show it to you.
Uh-huh.
Where is it?
Yeah, I'm actually reaching out to a crypto exchange here in Canada. They're actually licensed by the government for their like KYC procedures and all that stuff. So they're fully licensed. They are partnered through some of the municipalities to pay for your dues, your taxes with crypto through their exchange as well too. So I'm going to reach out to them for an affiliate link and do a review. All right, let's
share that. I paid $80 for it.
Dude, that like those would cost $200-300 here in Canada. That's crazy.
I got it with the fans too.
With fans? That's a steal. Yeah. Dude, I would tell you to paste an affiliate link if you had one, but unfortunately you told me you don't. So
my affiliates are gone. Gone forever. Well, for now.
That's crazy. I mean, if you ever want to, bless a brother, I can give you affiliate links if you want to use mine.
Yeah, I thought about that. Just hitting up another creator. Like somebody might as well make money off of it,
right?
If I can't, somebody might as well. You can pay me back in crypto.
Yo, I'm so down. I'll pay you in Dogecoin.
we'll talk. I might as well give my affiliate links away, like the opportunity.
But the only way I would make a deal like that is I'd say it's got to be. I don't want to pay you a rolling commission. It would be, hey, if you put this link in your description, I'll give you 50 Dogecoin or something. I don't know.
Nah, we'd be able to tell because the affiliate links that you'd be getting from me would all be headphones, earbuds, and things like that. You'd be able to tell.
And like that, then I got to do the work to see how many of those items I sell. I just want a one-time, this is what it costs for me to put this affiliate link in your.
We could do that. We could do that. One-time fee for each one.
Yeah.
We could do that. Because I can't use them anymore.
Yeah.
So that
you still get paid.
Yeah, that frame will be here on Monday.
What's up, Preppy? I see that you're back. I'm gonna end the show soon. I'm actually gonna go meet her after work, so I'm trying to get off the stream here and rush out to go meet her.
Do it, man. Do it.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna be coming out with some more videos about cryptocurrency. I'm probably gonna do what's called some more talking head videos where literally it's just me in front of the camera just talking about concepts and actuality of what cryptocurrency is. Some discussions about NFTs. I'm also going to have discussions on the podcast about cryptocurrencies and NFTs and all that stuff too. But I kind of want to make sure that I'm putting out information on my own channel from my own words instead of a back and forth. It's going to be a talking head where I can put out that information. I love cryptocurrency right now, and I want to talk about it.
It's all the rage right now, man. It's all the rage. Well, come on. Are you going to be home tonight?
Yeah, I should be home tonight. Yeah.
Come on the stream tonight.
What are you guys doing?
Whatever we want. You know how it is on Friday nights. On Saturday nights, I have a set thing I talk about, but on Friday nights on Slangcast, it's just flow with what's going on in the chat. There's no. I'll start tonight with like the Apple news and talk about the event that's coming up on 420. But after that, it's just free for
420. Really?
Yeah, it is. It's 420. That's when
I know it's 420, but like, what do you think about? There was an article put out that Apple says they're testing their Apple Watches to test for COVID.
How are they going to do that? How are you going to test for COVID without taking somebody's blood?
Maybe the Apple Watch is going deep.
Yeah, I don't want any part of that. I'm good. By the time they get their technology ready, COVID will be gone.
I think it's just the new flu. Like the flu's gone. We just have COVID now, right?
Yeah, it'll be around forever, but it's not going to be something we have to worry about in another year or two. It's just going to be, the new norm. I agree. Don't start trash talking 420. Don't start. 420 should be a national holiday.
Right. It should be. That's why there shouldn't be any events.
If it's a tech event, I'm okay with it.
Okay. I'm going to end this with a question for you. Okay, Digital?
Shoot.
Apple is on 420 and Samsung's at the end of the month.
Yeah.
Samsung has said that they're not doing the Note this year.
Correct.
What are they talking about at the end of the month?
It's going to be some computers, some new laptops.
I was hoping they were going to talk about the Flip 3.
Nope, not yet. Flip 3 and Flip 3 are, the rumors are they're going to be some ARM-based computers. and then some higher end computers that are still using Intel's chips, because their silicon's nowhere near what Apple is doing with theirs.
Okay.
So
All
that's
right.
the rumor anyway. I hope you're right. I hope it is with the phones, the Flip 3 and the Fold 3, but I'm hearing that's not the case.
Well, they didn't say they're not talking about any phones. All they said was we're not doing a Note.
It's true. There's, all these YouTubers, they're out there looking at, they're breaking down every single thing that already came out about the investment, and they're saying there's no phones. That's what they're saying. I hope they're wrong. I hope they're wrong, because I want it to be phones, because I want the Fold 3.
So you're not buying any tech right now.
Nothing.
But if that Fold 3 comes out,
I'm only holding on to my Fold 2 to trade it in for my Fold 3.
So that's your ultimate device right now is your Fold 3.
Yeah.
You drop everything for a Fold 3. You sell every phone you have.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Runner up, iPhone?
iPhone's always going to be my main phone.
You always have to have an iPhone and an Android.
I have one of each, yeah. But an iPhone is usually my daily driver. I'll switch to the Fold 3 when it comes out for a couple months, but I'm always going to keep an iPhone on me regardless. My whole business, my whole workflow at home and at the shop is all Apple based. So the ecosystem, I'm entrenched in it. So AirDrop and things like that, I need my iPhone for.
It's too expensive for you to go Android at this point.
I wouldn't want to. The ecosystem's not as good.
Not as good, and that's because it's too diverse. There's not one set standard for all of Android, so they can't really adopt the specific things. Right now we have the Android ecosystem fighting with one another. We have we have OnePlus with their own buds and Google with their own buds, and even Amazon has their own buds, and everyone's got their own buds, and this bud's not for you apparently.
Google licenses out their software, so it's like they take 100 different products or 100 different pieces of hardware or software, they throw it against the wall, they see what sticks, and then they pick which ones will work together the best. Where Apple, we got haters on both sides, but Apple builds everything from scratch to work together seamlessly with each other. And that's one thing, whether you hate Apple or not, that's one thing you could definitely say. All the products work well together.
And that was their mentality right from the beginning. That's where they kind of split, where in the beginning, Apple and Microsoft were pretty freaking close. They were buddies, and Microsoft wanted to outsource some of the work and Apple didn't, and they split from there. And that's where it all came. And it's interesting to see that they've kind of stuck to their guns along the lines. You have disagreements, people have opinions on both sides, but it is what it is.
I love their ecosystem. It is difficult to get out. Like, I'll admit it. Like, I do like a lot of things about Samsung phones better than iPhones, but the whole ecosystem as a whole, you can't beat it.
5 years ago, what brand was your number 3?
Number 3, as far as what cell phones go?
Cell phones, yeah.
5 years ago, it was still
before OnePlus.
Before OnePlus.
Before OnePlus. Let's go before OnePlus.
I don't think I had a number 3, honestly.
What did you think was the third most popular? Because there was more phones than just Samsung and iPhone.
Probably HTC.
HTC? I think it was pretty close battle between HTC and LG. And I would say HTC was kind of trying to push that bar, and LG was a little bit of a standardization.
Yeah. I would agree. HTC was trying to hang with the big boys back then.
They were trying to, right?
Yeah.
And then when HTC kind of pulled back a bit, LG tried to do that.
They did, but they shouldn't have. That's what killed them. That's what killed them off, man. As cool as like the LG Wing was this year or last year, it was still overpriced.
I don't think did it actually get released?
Oh yeah, it's out. The LG Wing.
It's out there. It's out there. I'm thinking about the rollable phone. They have a rollable one. That's not released, right?
What's the one? Did you see TCL's rollable foldable coming?
Yo, I want to hit up TCL.
They just had a keynote on it. a couple days ago.
I want to hit up TCL. I do. I want to hit them up because they're not just rebranding a phone. So they had bought over the mobile division from BlackBerry, and then they worked on their own stuff. And then they sold back the mobile division to BlackBerry and said, we're going to do our own shit now. And then instead of doing what every other cell phone maker does, which is buy the panels from Samsung for their phones, they're like, man, we make TVs. We're going to do this ourselves. And they made their own panels.
Apple will be using LG panels this year along with.
That is huge.
Yeah. Yep.
Because Samsung owns something like 90% of the panels.
Yeah, Apple will be using both this year.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So if I had to ask you today, who is the number 3 cell phone maker in the world, what would you say?
Man, it's got to be. Well, in the world, we're talking.
Yeah.
We're going over to Huawei and Xiaomi.
Huawei and Xiaomi. It's so interesting. There was so much hype back when the OnePlus 6 and OnePlus 7 was around, and it was labeled as a flagship killer. Now they've come out with flagships, and nobody talks about them anymore because they raised their price too much.
Well, the OnePlus 9 Pro is getting a lot of attention, and rightfully so. It's a good phone. It does have some issues, but it is a really good phone. But they don't have the market share to be considered, they just don't have the market share. Like, they should stick to what they were good at, and that's mid-range, kind of what Google did. Google
was high-end mid-range.
Yeah.
Well, okay, let's be realistic. They went budget where they needed to go budget, which was, the design and camera. And they went premium in regards to the hardware and the RAM, like your CPU, your RAM, all the internals besides the camera was premium.
Yeah.
And that's how they were able to bring their cost down. So depending on what kind of a user you were, it was a premium phone. If you didn't use your camera every day, that was a flagship.
Well, it's like the Galaxy S20 FE. The Galaxy S20 FE came out with top of the line specs all around and even really good cameras, but it's a plastic phone.
Man, okay. I really got to go, but I could talk phones with you all day.
Hey, come on tonight.
Let me see what time I get home. And the butcher's messaging me. He's got a live show at 5. He's like, hey, here's a link if you want to jump on.
Yeah. Go do what you got to do and jump on tonight. We'll be streaming 9:30. We'll probably start at 9:30 tonight because I want to get off after that and play some Xbox. But
okay. If I don't catch you, I might catch you on Xbox. I jumped on a couple games throughout the week just to, level up.
Oh, by the way, did you see what they're doing on Warzone now?
No.
If you go into Warzone right now and you go over to prison or the ship, you turn into a zombie.
Zombie, yeah.
And you can go out and attack people.
Okay, I didn't do that yet. But I saw a little thing on my screen saying zombie something, something, something. I was like, what is this?
Paper plate, Tug. Phone's on the phone with you later.
Oh, my God. Man.
Yeah, we're streaming from like 9:30 to 11 or 11:30. Like hour and a half, 2 hours at least.
You ever just do a recording like this and put it out as a video where you talk about a certain topic?
Like a premiere?
I guess you could do it like a premiere.
I'm open to it if you want to do that. Yeah.
I think that's kind of cool too. Like if I catch you on a day or whatever, and we just let's just talk cell phones.
I'm open to it.
There's a lot more content creators I see coming out with talking head videos where they're just talking to the camera.
Yeah.
So I think that would be pretty cool because I enjoy the conversations when we get into like headphones and phones themselves, because even though I'm an Apple hater, I can be respectful and I can hold a conversation.
We could do it tomorrow night on the Saturday stream. We could talk about phones.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. I got to see what my schedule's like, since I'm still catching up on the podcast. One other thing, quick tip for you guys that are listening. A company that's been on our podcast is involved in cryptocurrency. Their coin, or the coin that they're in relation to, is called CAT, K-A-T. They also have another one where they're actually involved in it as well, which is called Kite. And those coins are based all around robotics, which is pretty cool. The funding that goes into the coin goes into investing and developing future AI and robotic developments, and that's how the coin works. So check out those coins. It's not on every exchange yet, but it's a pretty interesting thing that I've found out about through the company that we did an interview with. So I thought that was kind of cool. It's not mineable. I think it's on Uniswap or Unify or whatever the heck they call them stuff. But take a look at them, check them out. You never know. Robotics is the future. And yeah.
Tonight's show, we're going to be messing with Lou tonight. Lou got new audio equipment tonight.
Oh, right. Which one did you send him?
He's got I gave him a mixer, but he bought the pod mic.
Okay.
What
mixer did you send him?
I bought him the Scarlett, the Solo.
The I2
212 or whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah. The Solo one for the XLR.
Those are good.
Yeah. Yeah. So this will be the first show that he has good audio, and I'm so excited about it.
I'm also going to be doing a Gleam giveaway once a month. I'm starting to think about it now. It might be something very simple. Like I might give away
a 3090.
Yeah, okay.
Graphics card to New Jersey. This guy over here in New Jersey.
I'll draw it on a piece of paper.
I'll give you every affiliate link for a year for the 3090.
I don't know.
I drop like 4 or 5 videos a week, bro.
I know you do.
That's affiliate links.
Do you guys think it's cheesy if I do a Gleam to give away a pack of these cards, Garbage Pail Kids, and then I'll move into devices? Like right now, I'll start off small, and as I start to build up the Gleam every month, we'll give away different things.
No giveaway is cheesy, bro.
No giveaway is cheesy?
No giveaway is cheesy. If you're willing to give something up that you paid for, or just want to bless somebody.
So there's Elon Musk. So I was thinking about giving away the cards to start with, and then we'll move from there. Majority of my stuff that you guys see on my channel, guys, I bought with my own money. There's a couple things that I was sent, like Turtle Beach sent me some items. I have a blender to do from BlendJet. But most of the stuff that I grab, huh?
Look at 619's idea.
Sell it as an NFT. Get out of here.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna start giving away some stuff. It's gonna be whatever, but it's gonna be free. And the biggest thing is I'm obviously gonna pay for the shipping. So, all right, guys, I gotta get out of here. But thanks, Digital, for joining me. If you want, just let everyone know where they can find you. Tell them about your show today and tomorrow, what time they're gonna be at, and all that kind of good stuff, man.
You can find me on YouTube, Digital Slang, on Twitter and Instagram, Digital_Slang. And Friday nights we stream on Slangcast, my other channel, and Saturday nights on Digital Slang. I stream around. Tomorrow's stream will be 10:30 at night. Tonight will be 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, and hopefully Next Level will be there.
I'll try. I got to see what's going on. Everyone, can you guys do me a favor and refresh this after it finishes and let me know what you want me to talk about on the next show, or maybe as a talking head video. Do you want me to talk about crypto? Do you want me to talk about NFTs? You want me to talk about devices? You want me to talk about stocks?
They want to know why you hate Apple so much.
There's not enough time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. But yeah, refresh it, comment down below, and I'm going to look into that Gleam thing. And as always, guys, I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys stay safe. Just keep doing what you're passionate about. Understand your risks, understand your rewards, and keep keep working towards that next level. This has been Mark from Next Level Tech, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.